Hello there, Internet. Today is September 11th, which is when 4 U.S. planes were hijacked by terrorists. 2 crashed into the World Trade Center, 1 to the Pentagon, and 1 to a field in Pennsylvania. Now let me show you how I saw it 8 years ago when it actually happened. I was in 6th grade, and I remember going to my second class. It was just a normal day. I go into my health class, and all the students are just sitting down, just taking notes off the board. And before the class started, the teacher got a phone call and she took a step outside. She came in, she turned on the TV, and there it was on the news. She turned it on minutes before the second plane hit the second building, and it was very, very dramatic and almost overwhelming, and I'll never forget it. I remember just thinking, why would someone do such a thing? And I still don't have the mental capacity to actually understand what motives would cause someone to do that. Something that I'll never understand. I'll never be able to think the way that they thought that day when they decided to crash those 4 planes. I just want to take this moment to send my condolences to those families who lost someone, or just friends who lost other friends, and just to anybody that lost someone that day, someone important to them, someone that meant something. I send my condolences to you. It's not fair that it happened. Alright, let's get past all the emotional stuff and talk about something big. I'm talking big. Let's talk about space for a minute, because it's not really discussed in the media, and it's one of my main interests. We've been in space for 13 days. I'm going to say about a quarter of you knew that because they really didn't discuss it in the news. They kind of just threw it in there as like a side story. Ellen DeGeneres, the new host of Idol. And we're in space. Paula Abdul rebels. That just goes to show you the media. We've been up there for 13 days. Just yesterday we tried to land, but we couldn't because of weather. So now we're going to try it on Friday. We'll see if it works out. I follow NASA on Twitter, which gives me 2 advantages. 1, I get to know what we're doing in space. And 2, I can look cool while talking to my friends.
Hey man, you saw that football game last night? Oh, hold on a minute. I'm getting a Twitter update from NASA.
Now I can seem remotely cool. Let's go to the president a little bit. What I've been hearing in the news is how he's going to brainwash our children and make them all Democrats and join the army. I've been hearing a lot of,
I don't want him speaking to my child because he's going to make my child communist.
It's ridiculous. If you think that the president is scheming get your child to do something, it's all part of his plan. Well, parent of this unfortunate child, what if Obama is just trying to inspire kids? What if he is just simply trying to get them to do something big with their lives instead of working behind a counter flipping burgers? Most of the people that I went to school with are doing. So, just to you, lady, who said that he's just scheming, what if his plan is not to take over the world? What if it's to inspire children to do something with their lives, to become doctors, to become people in the force, to become firefighters, to actually do something and want to do it and not do it for the money? That's what's wrong with this world today. Everyone sees paychecks and dollar signs. They don't do it just to do it anymore. Let's use cops for an example. There are very few that are out there simply just to serve and protect. I mean, yeah, there are the good cops out there that want to actually help keep the streets safe. But then there are those really, really scummy cops, the dirty ones, that do it for the paycheck, for the power, and for the government benefits. I've been wanting to talk about this all week. I was so pumped up about it on Wednesday, and all that time I was like, yeah, I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to rant about it. And then Joe Wilson comes on Thursday and goes, you lie! The story is completely obsolete. And I'm going to explain it to you. It's kind of like buying the iPhone. For all those people that bought the first iPhone, and then within a month they came out with the iPhone 3G. That's how I felt. Facebook just came out with Facebook Lite, which is once again another scheme by Facebook to beat Twitter. I really don't understand the whole concept of Facebook Lite. Facebook version for someone who's 2, with the huge add friend and the huge right on wall button. That's like the size of my head, which is huge. I want to talk about Microsoft for a second, because recently I just got the 3 red rings of magic. No, it's the 3 red rings of death. It's been a year since I've had any of these troubles, so it just popped up again out of the blue. I turned on my system and it's like dead. You know how Microsoft is approaching this problem? I mean, they cannot get their system to work. Here we've got Sony with their PlayStation 3, and they're coming out with a smaller version that's going to be probably even better than the original version. It's gotten to the point where Microsoft has made a website so they don't have to deal with all of us with our messed up system. You just sign in, you register your system, they tell you what kind of warranty you have or what kind of service you have, how much you'll have to pay to get it repaired, and voila. You can even sign up today without your system being messed up, which is a joy because it's like buying a gravestone for your system. Get ready for my Xbox to hit the apocalypse. So yeah, my little camcorder just died and I'm charging it right now, so that's my cue to end it. A little quick question for you. I didn't really mention it earlier in there, but what do you guys think of Facebook Lite? I kind of checked it out a little bit. It's too simple for me and it takes out the toolbar at the bottom, so I don't like it. But you can tell me what you think about it. Peace.